Look at the players coming through the tunnel earlier. I don't think you can get this game started soon enough for them. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. They've got Howard. West is out there with Allen. Then it's Anthony. And it's Pettit in at the power forward position. And for Cincinnati, LeBron James is out there with Durant. Then there's Kobe. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. You look at the Timberwolves. They come in riding high after their round 1 win, Greg. Do you see that momentum carrying over?
Well, Kevin, momentum's a funny thing, especially in a playoff format. From one round to the next, everything can change in a heartbeat. They've got to put their last win behind them and really focus on the task at hand.
Now here's Anthony. Over KD. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Here's LeBron.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Dwight Howard, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Now here's Anthony. Bennett, the pass to Howard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anthony kicks it to West from outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's Howard. Here's Pettit. And finally they hit one.
Oh, tremendous work by Pettit on the boards.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Cincinnati. Here's Paul. Rebounded by Anthony. Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Launches it. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Kobe, the pass to LeBron. There's a screen by Robinson. To the middle. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Watching LeBron in the pick and roll is artistry in motion. Timing, precision, everything's right on the mark.
Pass to Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
And the shot goes down.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
West against Paul. Allen for the 3. It's rebounded by Cincinnati. Durant inside. Covered by Anthony. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And Durant doesn't need to get up too high to throw it down. I think he could be dunking well into his 60s.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Third is Carmelo Anthony.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Ryan against Allen. Pass to Howard. West up on top. Here's the screen over Paul. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Howard against Robinson. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. Pettit grabs the board.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's West over Paul. Back to Allen. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Kevin Durant.
That's savviness right there by Allen, taking the contact and getting the shot off.
Good on the second free throw. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Paul kicks to James. Paul with the screen for James. Durant against Anthony. Puts it up from 15. Robinson can't hit that one. Excellent D from Howard. And here is Anthony. Pass to Bennett. Shot from the wing. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Lobbed up there for Howard. Stolen by Robinson. LeBron with it. And it's Howard picking him up. And the dunk by Kobe.
Watch out now. Bryant loves to attack the rack like that. Throwing it down.
And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. 4-point game. Pass to Anthony. There's the three. The shot's good on the assist by West. Anthony's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Down low. Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
And I like how Paul constantly looks to set up his guys. Knows how to orchestrate the offense with his passing.
Allen outside. Latrey. It's rebounded by Cincinnati.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Timberwolves trail by 3. West passes to Allen. Back to West. Pass to Howard. And stolen by LeBron. Ball against Howard. Sweet move. And it's sent back by Howard.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long reach that he easily blocks those kinds of shots. Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Scottie Pippen's checked in for Cincinnati. DeBusschere, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Allen. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And he gets one to fall, and now 1 out of his first 4.
For Cincinnati, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Back to Pippen. Outside, Kobe. Robinson, a screen on Allen. Kobe, the pass to Robinson. And it goes down 2 points.
Good. I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Jason Tatum is checked in for Durant. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Mullins is checked in. DeBusschere against Tatum. Knocked loose. Allen for 3. David Robinson with the rebound. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
The Timberwolves trail. Now West. Pass to Howard. Now Allen. Guarded by Kobe. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Mullen. Back to Allen. 5 on the clock. DeBusschere passes to Howard. Some solid defense from Robinson.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Now, here is DeBusschere. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. Pass to West. Over Paul. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Tatum kicks to Pippen. And here is Paul. That ball. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
We talk so much about the passing of Paul, but CP reminding us here, he can shoot it too, guys.
It's Allen, top of the key. Bobbed up there for Howard. Stolen by Robinson. Now Cincinnati moving it up. Paul outside. Pippen against Mullen. To the paint. And Kobe throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Cincinnati's foul call.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Cincinnati.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Reedy's checked in for Cincinnati. Frazier comes in for Chris Paul. With the drive. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top three-point shooters in the playoffs. Jason Tatum on top. LeBron James second.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Minnesota making a switch here. Rice is checked in. 54 seconds left in the first. Mullen. And the rejection by Pippen.
This is what Pippen is known for, long, athletic, and exceptional versatile defender.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 5. Fires the 3. That one misses. Cincinnati leading by 7. Pass to Bryant. And there's the drive.
Boy, good force on that drive from Bryant that time. Even the foul didn't keep him from taking the shot.
For Cincinnati, they've made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Outside Anthony. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Carmelo Anthony.
And both free throws good for Anthony.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And so it's Cincinnati with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. And from what we've seen from Cincinnati, guys, what are you seeing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So with Howard sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. DeBusschere is out there with Anthony. Then it's Mullen. Then there's Price. And it's Kuzi in at the point. Now here's Anthony. And And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And the talents of Anthony on full display, mercilessly baiting the defender.
The Timberwolves have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. He hits both from the stripe. Cincinnati leading by 4. Frazier the pass to Tatum. Up top, Durant, defended by Mullen. Muscling it in, Kevin Durant.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And the dunk by Reed.
The peripheral vision, the decisive delivery, those are things you love about Frazier's artistry as a playmaker.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Cincinnati making a change here. James is checked in. Timberwolves trail by 9. Pass to Pettit. Deflects the pass. Buries it down low. Pettit's got his second basket of the night.
And points in the paint are a sure thing when Pettit's on the floor. He's just got too much game down low. He may not have the bulk of some of the other guys, but doesn't matter.
Cincinnati again missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
James against DeBusschere. Here's Kuzi. Nothing on the board. Clock at 4. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Beyond the arc. DeBusschere can't get the basket.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Here's Frazier. Rebound, Minnesota. Anthony's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Kuzi. Frazier covering. Kuzi passes to Pettit. Frazier with it. Pass to James. Over to Bush. LeBron shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 7. Kuzi passes to Anthony. The shot, no good. Good D by LeBron. And so James will bring it up for Cincinnati. Here's Reed. Excellent D there from DeBusschere. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Kuzi. Back to DeBusschere. On the wing, Mullen. Guarded by Pippen. Here's Kuzi. Launches it from deep. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
Now here's Frazier. No scoring in this one. Durant for 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Kuzi passes to Mullen. Here's Kuzi. Frazier covering. That one's good, and the Cincinnati lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Kuzi.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
It's deflected. Pass to Anthony. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. So for Cincinnati, Bryant comes in for Scottie Pippen. And it's Paul in for Frazier. Here is Durant. He's got 6. Back to Kobe. They could use a bucket. It's Bryant converting down low.
You see the number of moves Kobe has, more than capable of creating for himself with that handle.
West against Paul. Now here's West. Guarded close. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. And it's Reed pulling it down. Cincinnati has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Paul.
Yep, excellent use of the old up and up move that time. Chris selling it hard and everybody buying.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And additionally, they're doing a terrific job getting to the line tonight, and they're turning all those trips into early points.
And Cincinnati making a change here. Tatum's checked in.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Bryant. Paul surveying the floor. West against Kobe. Shot on the way. Nice touch on the bench shot. Bryant's got 11 points.
Bryant's mid-range game is an absolute killer. So confident in that space.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside Carter. They grab their own miss.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Long ball triple from Kobe.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Carter outside from deep. Carter can't get that one to fall. Cincinnati leading by 6. Paul kicks to Kobe. Tatum setting the pick for Bryant. On the wing, James.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter. That's superb. They have capitalized well from the free throw line. Their percentage, very impressive.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Now over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. 4th, LeBron James. And, of course, Kobe Bryant.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Paul with the steal. Outside, Kobe. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Timberwolves trail by 8. Pass to West. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
DeBusschere against Tatum. Clock at 6. It's Carter, high post, working on James.
Unseld is a dependable defender. I mean, very reliable, somebody who hustles and uses his length to bother scores.
On the wing, James. Pass to Unseld. Carter on the wing, defended by Paul. And the shot is good. And now just a 4-point Cincinnati lead.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Back to Tatum. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of the game. It's deflected. Fast break, here they come. Pass to Allen. Plenty of space. Jump shot is good. Allen's got his second bucket tonight.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Tatum, no good.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
West outside. Carter up top. Right at the free throw line. It's rebounded by Cincinnati. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Allen. He has 6. Vince Carter on the wing. 6 to shoot. And it falls over the rim and in. Carter's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
The defense has to crowd Carter. Even as the pass is coming his way, you can't let him have any space.
Paul passes to Unseld. Outside Tatum. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Unseld, the pass to LeBron. Here's Kobe. It's rebounded by DeBusschere. West outside. It's deflected. It's stolen by Bryant. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
One thing I'll say, they've been poised with the ball. Keep turnovers down, allows you to level up.
Yeah, hard to gain momentum when you're giving away possessions. Mistake-free play has them in the lead. Checking out how Cincinnati is doing in this series. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get...
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So with Pippen sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Paul. Robinson is out there with James. And it's Durant. And it's Kobe in at the shooting guard.
So much to like about Bryant's game, but the X factor in my mind is his unmatched competitiveness and work rate. This guy has an inexhaustible appetite for work.
Now here's Howard. He has yet to score. Fades and shoots. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And here's James outside. Rebounded by Howard. Timberwolves trail. Anthony kicks it to West. Back to Anthony for the lead. It's rebounded by Cincinnati. KD's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Kobe. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Anthony's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kobe against West. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
LeBron outside. Kobe kicks to Durant. So smooth on the 3 from Durant.
Great touch from KD. Great range, too.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Anthony down low. KD's on him. Howard finds Allen. A floater. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. 8 points for Ray Allen.
And love seeing Allen go to the floater there. His touch on these shots is just unreal.
Fires from the wing. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Pass to Anthony. Drives to the hoop. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
Wow. Just wow. I mean, Anthony letting that creativity shine through on that finish.
A three from Bryant. And another three for Cincinnati.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Now here's West. The three from Anthony. And it's Bryant with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Again, Cincinnati score.
When he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself. A matchup nightmare.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's West. Here's Pettit. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now here's Paul. Pulls up on the wing. That shot missing.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Rest outside. Back to Allen. Lobbed up there for Howard. Stolen by Robinson. Now here's Paul. T right on him. No good on the three. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They trail by 6. Anthony, no one around. A three-pointer is right on target. Anthony's got 16.
Good to see Anthony knocking down that three. When he does this, the offense becomes even more potent.
Pass to Kobe. Takes the three. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Anthony. For the tie. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Pettit is a force on both ends, an incredible scorer, who also is an incredible rebounder.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cincinnati.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Here's Allen following the basket by Chris Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
His personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Here's Pettit. The shot's good on the assist by West. West has got his 4th assist in this one.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
KD against Howard. Paul outside. Wide open. Pettit grabs the board. Pettit's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 16, just 5 to shoot. Allen, that's good.
Nice find that time from Carmelo. We know he's a scorer, but that time did a good job finding the open teammate.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Cincinnati. Mullins checked in for Minnesota. Mullen against Pippen. And then Pippen slams it in.
Boy, Pippen gets the bucket and is going to shoot the and one. Excellent concentration there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Pippen no good on the free throw. Lobbed up there for Howard. Got a piece of it. Paul with the steal. 4-on-3 break. And Bryant kicks to Durant. Shoots the three. Rebound Minnesota. Anthony's got 7 rebounds in the game. West with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Allen's shot is off. Cincinnati has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Kobe with a screen on Anthony. The three from KD. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Durant's got 12 in the game.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
West dishes to Allen. Pass to Howard. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Anthony can't hit. Cincinnati leading by 4. At the elbow, it's Robinson. All up top, fended by West. And it's sent back by Howard.
And he's led the league in block shots on multiple occasions, and Howard's still a presence down low.
Here's Kobe. Tries again. And Robinson with the layup. Now it's a 6-point Cincinnati lead.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
West against Paul. Inside. Here's Anthony. To the inside. Just 4 to shoot. They need this. And they'll get another chance. They get the rebound. Out of bounds. Cincinnati takes possession. Reedy's checked in for Cincinnati. Frazier comes in for Kobe. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Pippen feeling it out a bit. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Chris Mullen.
His agility makes Pippen so dangerous inside. He can create contact while also being able to get the shot off.
Timberwolves trail by 8.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Mullen. Here's Kuz, defended by Paul. Pippen against Mullen. From the arc. It's good from long range. Mullen's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
Paul passes to Frazier. Back to Paul. High arcing shot. He lays it in. Paul's got 6 here in this quarter.
The teardrop. Man, he does it so nicely. It's 6 feet tall. That might be stretching it a touch. It's a shot that Paul has had to master, and he certainly has.
Here's Kuzi. 6 points for him. Deep 2 from Anthony. Durant with some nice deep. Cincinnati leading by 7. Frazier kicks to Paul. Pippen against Mullen. Here's KD. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 14 points for KD.
That mid-range shot, a go-to one for KD.
Outside Mullen. Pass to Anthony. Lets it go with a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Anthony's got 19 points.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside Pippen. Gets a hand on it.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys.
Here's Kuzi. Here's Anthony, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Cincinnati with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Back to the action in just a minute. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. So with Howard sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got DeBusschere. He's out there at Mullen. And it's Kuzi in at the 1 spot. Timberwolves trail by 6. Pass to Pettit. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Pippen. And so James will bring it up for Cincinnati. Now here's Kobe. Kobe on the tape. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bryant's got 23.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's Kobe. Driving to the basket.
Much respect for Kobe. Defense got over anxious there.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Vince Carter, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. He doesn't get the second one.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
Back to DeBusschere. Pass to Kuzi. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Cincinnati.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Count it. Good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Pass to Kuzi. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Got it to go. That one good from Pettit.
And that's his strongest trait, the unselfishness from Kuzi. Fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has an opportunity for a clean look.
Here's Kobe. Excellent D there from DeBusschere.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
To tie it up. And he lays it up and in. Kuzi's got the game tied up here for Minnesota.
I tell you, Kuzi is pretty crafty down there on the block. Has that sense of how to score in traffic.
Ray Allen. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
The free throw drops for Bryant. And Cincinnati making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Howard's checked in for DeBusschere.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Carter looking around. Floats one up. It's rebounded by David Robinson. Robinson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Up top, Frazier. Robinson sets a screen for Tatum. Here goes Tatum. Rebound, Minnesota. Pettit's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pass to Kuzi. Here's Pettit, guarded by Robinson. And it's Pettit missing. For Cincinnati, they've gone just 33% for the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And they double up LeBron. Robinson finds Tatum. Robinson sets a screen for Tatum. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Here's Kuzi. Frazier covering. Carter outside. Over James. That one's good, and the Cincinnati lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Carter. So it's Cincinnati now. And here's Frazier. LeBron outside. Back to Frazier. Outside, Kobe. Shot clock at 5.
Well, that's just a heads-up play. Kobe doing a really good job drawing the foul and still getting the shot off.
And the first one at the line is good. So for Cincinnati, Kevin Durant's checked in for Tatum. And it's Paul in for Frazier. Now West. Pass to Allen. Back to West. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here is Robinson. And it's sent back by Howard. Allen passes to West. Outside Anthony to take the lead. The rebound by KD. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. For the 3, buries the long-range jumper. Durant's got 11 points here in just the second hit.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Ball for 3. Here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
Oh, I love Robinson's motor. He's somebody that refuses to quit on the offensive glass.
West with the ball. Outside Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Here's Pettit. And it's Durant with the rebound. Cincinnati leading by 6. To the paint. Here's LeBron. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
The ball goes to Minnesota.
Minnesota's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Lobs it up for Anthony. And stolen by LeBron. The 3. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Bryant's got 4 assists in the game.
LeBron ready to fire, shot it with confidence there.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Here's Anthony. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Cincinnati.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit, did just enough to force him to clank that one.
Now here's Anthony. Over Durant. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. West against Paul. A 3-ball. And another 3 for Cincinnati.
You know, as he's gotten older, the outside jumper has become a bigger part of Paul's game, as it needs to.
Howard with the screen on KD. The 3 from Anthony. Drills it from outside. Anthony's got 22.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And here's Bryant for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pettit's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Anthony against KD. Anthony left side. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And it doesn't get any easier for Carmelo. Love seeing him go up strong inside.
Paul passes to James. Back to Paul. Out to KD. Some nice passing here by Cincinnati. Clock at 6. Robinson dishes to Bryant. No good from outside.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Anthony, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
I mean, who else do you want taking this shot? Anthony, a natural scorer in any situation.
David Robinson, second personal foul, second team foul. Shooting from Minnesota. Carmelo Anthony at the line for
You know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. Bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release and elite score.
Now here's Kobe. In the corner, it's James. 3-pointer. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. And Cincinnati leads by 7.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Money!
And Carmelo is a gamer. When the game is close, this guy wants the ball and, more importantly, delivers in the clutch.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow!
It's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. Much more intense, more in your face. High-energy plays like that one are winning plays.
Jerry West, third personal foul, fifth team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So it gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see them knock them down there.
Anthony, the pass to Pettit. And here's West from the arc. LeBron grabs the miss. And so James will bring it up for Cincinnati. They've held a 12-point lead early. Bucket is good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Allen for 3. Out to Anthony. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. The series has been won. A big playoff win for them, but what isn't Craig big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too heat up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Night and day for the defense. What was better in the second half?
Well, early in the game, they got some easy threes, 4 or 5 threes. They're a great shooting team, and they're great in the paint, so we just had to make a second effort. I think the only adjustment we made was playing harder, and we just got to continue to keep playing together on both ends.
Yeah, Chuck Daly used to always say defense is all about effort, and you showed it tonight. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, D.A., thanks again. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game, Kobe Bryant.